Hi guys, here I'm going to show you a small demonstration on how to develop an Android application. So here I'm going to use Android Studio developing my application. So here this is the website where you can find the download file. So you can download from here. So I have already downloaded my Android Studio application. So this is what once you have downloaded install your application, go to new project, your application name, give next. So here you have select a minimum SDK. So make sure that the lower you select your SDK, the more number of devices you can run your application. Go next. You can select your kind of activity you want to perform. We have different kinds of activities like maps, login, tabbed access, settings activity, whatever is your. I select an empty activity. Select next, your activity name, and finish. Because I've already created my project. So this would be my project interface. So when you go see the activity, the main XML, so this is my user interface. Whatever my front end of my application is going to be, here is going to be all the device. So you can see here the design, the text. So this is going to be the front end of the application. Here I have the Java, and guys, and you have to make sure that you have installed a Java environment in your computer, because the whole IDE runs on whatever the code you want to give, it all runs on Java. So you have to make sure you have installed right version of the Java and have set all the environment in variables, so you don't have any problems while doing your project. So see, when you come to my Java code here, I given kind of a couple of views, and I've used a splash screen, so a screen that loads before my application is going to open, and I've used on back press, so back button. I have activated the back button, like, so whenever I'm going on when I'm going on different pages in my application, the back button is enabled. So the Android manifest is where I give the permissions, where the emulator have to get the accesses. So I have given a permission to the internet, so my app can function properly. So here you can see I've created a new class called my app web view client.java. So this class helps me to run external links and URLs inside the application. So I don't want to depend on any other things. So whatever, if I want run any other URLs or website inside my application, this would help me to do it. So once I've done all these things, I have to generate a signed APK. A signed APK is an APK file that creates a icon for me. So this I've already created my APK, but you want to create one, you have to go here, give a path, give a password, give an alias, password, and give a first name and last name and all stuff. You will then when you're done it, you'll be created. So when you're done this and APK, when you click finish, your APK has been generated. So once you're all done, I'm going to show you my run the application. So this is the emulator. So first you have to create a new emulator, so you can run your application in a virtual Android mobile phone. So you don't need to it will be very helpful for you to test your application when it's running or not. Android is running. So this would be my emulator. So you see, this looks like a mobile which we use regularly. So this is the time application, and I also have to tell you, like, So I've created a icon from my application. So you can have your own icon for your application. So once I click into my application, so this is the splash screen. You can see guys, this is my application. So application consists of the home page. The home page consists of things about the company. So what it's about, what are the business operations, what are the things they deal with, information about it. And you also have, when you click, you have number of agents, all the customers of the company. You have magazines, because it's a magazine distribution firm, so all the magazines they deal with, and the publishers, the contact, and a login for agents and administrator. For example, if you click for magazines, you can see the list of magazines they deal with. So this is the main application. Here we have another couple of things to do. I've also created a login page for my application. It's called agent login. Here you have the code for my login. So here you see the login information. Once you display it, all stuff. So once you run the project, so this shows the login page. Here you can give password 1 2 3 4 5. Login. Actually, I have to show you the next page. I think there is a problem with the application over here, and that is something I have to fix in the application which I'm working on. And I also, because one of my proposal for the application is using an inbuilt camera, so that customers can upload their bills, like their payment receipts, for through their application. So the business will be made easier. So this is the code from a inbuilt camera. I created a button like capture image, and the image area is what about the main activity, and I given permissions to use the inbuilt camera and use my camera application inside the emulator. Once I run this application using the emulator, yeah, hello, this is my, so once you capture the image, here I have a problem with this camera running the camera application in the emulator, but this should work properly, but I don't have I have to fix this either. So once I have worked on these both errors which I'm getting, so I can integrate both of them into my main Android application, which is this.